Hello again everybody, Dead the Gamer here, with another episode of Fallout 76. Today we'll be resuming our adventures with Bob, and we'll see where the road takes us. So sit back, relax, and let's go. Okay, you'll see that we've had a change of outfit. Bob decided he wanted to look like a fisherman, and he's also hungry and thirsty, so let's feed him and give him something to drink. It's important to stay hydrated in the wasteland. We'll also use this level up to finish ranking our archer perk, and we'll have a fully upgraded archer perk ready to use when we need it. So let's have a quick look at where we need to go now. This is where we need to go. The lumber mill is right over there. And we're not going to go directly to it. We'll take a slight detour. Why we're taking a detour? Because there's 3 locations along the way where I usually go and finishing this quest, which are really good for some small XP gains. Oh, there's some scorched. There aren't any scorched anymore. Okay, they are. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Stop. In your head. I guess scorched have respawned here on this location. Great shot. Another great shot. Oh, guess I was aiming at the wrong head. There are 3 locations I'm going to visit right now. One of them is filled, not filled. There are 3 floaters. I forgot their name was floaters. There are 3 floaters there. One of each type. Fire, acid, and freezing. Wait, are we level 11? Yes. We can equip gunsmith now, finally. We won't have a way to upgrade the weapon yet, but there is a workbench where we're going to go next. In one of the locations at least. I guess the mob density in the forest is not really that high. Before the Wastelanders expansion, DLC, this was a primarily low level area, and mobs weren't even present in most of the areas here. There is the freezing one. The acid one. And there is the fire one. Okay. 1 hit per floater. That's good. You need to be careful when you kill these things, because after they die they leave a ground effect, the corresponding type. Freezing, it's not really the one you need to worry about, but fire and acid can really burn down your health if you're not careful enough. Okay, I didn't realize we've had an upgrade all this time. We've been just carrying this armor piece with us. Let's make sure we equip it, scrap the old one, and move on to the next location. Next location is filled with scorched. Well, 5 or 6 of them there. It's always a good idea to go check locations filled with scorched because of the current event that's running. Holiday scorched. You'll hear those Santa Claus chimes and bells. You hear them. There they are. Where is he? He's stuck here, okay. Now he's dead. They are guaranteed legendaries and they always have a legendary item on them. And there's a chance that they'll have one of 3 types holiday gifts. Small, medium and large. The bigger the gift, the more items it will have in it. And the more rare drops it will have. Make sure we open up our gifts. The good thing that Bethesda did was introduce contextual ammo, so any type of weapon you are carrying, or not carrying, equipping, that's the type of ammo you'll see when you kill enemies or loot places. So for example, right now I'm using a hunting rifle which uses .308 rounds, and that's primarily the ammo type I'm finding in any loot boxes, stash boxes, or enemies that I kill. Okay, so we're done with this location. We've looted everything, killed everything. Let's move on to the third location, which is actually a farm. And that's the farm I've been telling you about for the Leader of the Pack event. Is this hostile or friendly? Mr. Barker. You're not gonna tell me what to do, friend. You're playing carnival music? I hate carnival music. I wasn't clear the first time, I guess. Yeah, as I was saying, this farm is one of the spots where one of the pack leaders, wolf pack leaders, spawns. So just go to Tyler County Fairgrounds, kill the 2 that are close by, fast travel here to this location and you'll have an easy event completed. And because those pack leaders are legendary, you also have access to 3 easy legendary drops. You never know what might be a good drop. I don't think they're ever going to be 3-star drops, but you never know. I don't really know the RNG behind the loot drops. There's not really much here to loot, at least I've not really checked. In this farm, I mainly come here to get that map marker for the Leader of the Pack event. Okay, so Bob is an excellent shot. You can see that he can hit bugs flying around, but he's not able to hit his scorched running right at him. See? No effort. Oh. Told you. Okay, so now let's go and quickly check what we can on this farm. Let's see together what I've been missing out on, basically. We'll upgrade our gunsmith perk once more. I think 2 ranks of gunsmith is enough. At least to get the hunting rifle updated. Upgraded, not updated. For low level stuff at least. Alright, let's see what we have here. We'll use the armor workbench to scrap our items. It's always good practice to scrap everything you find, even if you don't intend to use the weapon right now, or armor. You never know where you might need the mods. Down the line you might get a legendary drop with a pipe rifle, which turns out to be better than the weapon you're using right now. Let's see what we have here upstairs. Loot everything as always. Let's see what John's last words were. Okay, looks like he had a fight with Lowell and Lowell left him to figure out his own destiny. Let's see what we have here. I suspect there's not really much going on at this farm anyway, apart from random dogs spawning here and the event. Let's see if we can cook anything. Oh, we do have some meat we can cook. A lot of meat we can cook. One other thing with the Leader of the Pack event is that you get a lot of wolf ribs you can cook. There are some raiders here we can dispose of, if we can actually hit them. Point blank miss. What the? Stop shooting at me. Okay, took me a while. What the hell is he doing? He's crouching on the ledge. Hello, my friend. Nice to meet you. And he's taken care of. Alright, now I think we can just head on over to the lumber mill and deal with the bandits. It's gonna take a while to get there because Bob is a fat man. He didn't really exercise in the vault. Now he can't run for much long distances. But it is what it is. Actually, let's activate this quest and finish it while we're here. We're not going to come around here anytime soon after this. The quest I just activated is for the shelters. Basically just go in the Vault 51, speak to the robot and he gives you a shelter for free. And you basically unlock shelters in the game. You can build those when in camp mode, camp building mode. As you can see, we started a quest called Home Expansion, which is basically the shelters quest. We use the workbench here to scrap everything, as always. Get some good upgrades. It's a good idea to keep the bloodfly gland and the blood bug proboscis on hand, because you'll need them later on for part of the quests for the backpack. Now we can use the gunsmith perk to upgrade our hunting rifle. See what we can do with it. If you're playing a VATS build, you always want to make sure that you're using all the mods on the weapon, which basically reduce your AP cost and increases VATS accuracy. So basically, fire as many shots as you can while in VATS. Okay, now let's see what the robot has to say.
Oh, a visitor. Oh, I thought this day would never come. I haven't had a visitor in ages. Welcome to the Appalachian Shelters Claim Center, visitor. I'm called Mr. Clark. It's my job to help eager new customers such as yourself take your first step into the miraculous world of shelters. Oh. Cursory analysis suggests you are likely here to... Goodness. Forgive my tone. I'm experiencing some memory issues. As I was saying, a bright-eyed visitor like yourself must be here to claim your free shelter today. Is that right?
Yes, but I have some questions first.
Naturally. Not to worry, visitor. I'm equipped to answer most basic questions from my customers.
What are shelters?
Shelters are expansions for your home. Each shelter is a unique interior that comes ready to be built in and decorated by its owner.
And what was that about? Memory issues?
Yes, unfortunately so. My network was recently used to... it seems I can't exactly remember what caused it. But rest assured, candidate. Visitor, memory issues notwithstanding, I'm eager to help usher you into the world of shelters.
What exactly are you doing here?
I was programmed to distribute shelters from this claim center, and I intend to do just that. I've been waiting for a customer like yourself for ages. The apocalypse did put a bit of a damper on my sales projections, but with your arrival, it seems my troubles are over.
Do you know anything about the vault outside?
That's Vault 51. I don't know much about it, I'm afraid. The vault was sealed along with the others in Appalachia, but only one person ever emerged. His name was Mr. Gill. He lived here for a while observing Vault 51. Something inside interested him. I believe he was investigating... I'm sorry. Most of my memories regarding Vault 51 are corrupted. I think Mr. Gill kept notes on the claim center terminal, if you'd like to know more.
So other people have been here?
A few over the years. Two of the scientists who were working on the shelters project before the war used this claim center to hide from the bombs. They left, in search of greener pastures once the blasts were over, and I never saw them again. The claim center was empty for a long time after that. Mr. Gill is the only other person who's ever been inside. Aside from yourself, of course. Such a shame. So much good marketing gone to waste.
Okay, that's all I need to know about
Then
this.
on to more pleasant business, visitor. Are you interested in registering as a shelter owner and claiming your free shelter today?
Yes, sign me up.
Splendid! Oh, before I can distribute your shelter to you, you'll need to register as a shelter owner.
Of
The
course I
terminal
do.
in the back will guide you through it. Once you've finished registering, return to me, and I'll distribute your free shelter to you.
Gotta love bureaucracy.
I'm so grateful to have a customer. I was beginning to think this day would...
This is the lockbox that's opened by the key we found on the body in that shack in the forest. The guy, he said, Mr. Gill, that's the guy we found lying dead in the shack. We'll see what we can loot here in this place, and we'll go check the terminal for information on shelters, and we will register with the shelter owner. So there's some pretty useful information here if you like to read through it. It's basically all the information you need about shelters and how they work in the game. Right now we're registering as a new owner. And after that we'll check the other entries on this terminal, see what's been going on. For those that haven't been with the game for a while, there was a mode called Nuclear Winter. It was basically inside Vault 51. Zax was the AI, you can call it, that was responsible for the happenings inside Vault 51. It's basically a Fallout version of Battle Royale. It was fun while it lasted. Now we're just reading through some notes, communications between the two engineers that were here in the claim center. Seems like they were stuck here for a while and they were trying to get out, but they couldn't reach anybody outside. I don't know. Now let's see what Mr. Gill wrote in his journal. Okay, so it looks like Gill managed to get out of Vault 51, and he was trying to get back in for some reason. He couldn't break through the firewall at first, but then after he broke through, he started feeling uneasy. It's like he let something loose from the vault. You can see here in this message, it's clear that something is wrong with Mr. Clark, the bot. And we did see him call us a candidate too. I think this is just a nice Easter egg that Bethesda put in the game. Sort of a homage to the
It looks like
Nuclear
you
Winter
successfully
mode.
registered as a shelter owner. Congratulations, visitor. A marvelous new world of home expansion awaits. I'll distribute your free shelter to you, along with some materials to build your shelter's entrance, as a personal thank you for being my customer. Before we part ways, visitor, is there anything else I can help you with?
Yeah, tell me about this free shelter.
Certainly. Your free shelter is a complimentary expansion for your home, modeled after the very claim center we're standing in. It comes equipped with workshop functionality, so you can get started building and decorating right away. Simply place the shelter entrance you claim today in your camp and prepare to enter a bright new world of home expansion and customization.
Tell me about shelters in general.
Gladly. Shelters are the homes of the future, perfect for post-apocalyptic living. Each shelter is a unique interior, ready to be decorated. All shelters come equipped with workshop functionality to allow you to create the home of your dreams, an escape from the dangers of Appalachia. Shelters are accessible via entrances, like the one I just distributed to you. Simply place the entrance in your camp and step into your new home. Is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I don't think so.
Then
That's
allow
all.
me to extend a warm Shelters Claim Center farewell to you, along with my thanks for being my first customer. Enjoy your new home, visitor.
And with that, we are a proud owner of shelters. We'll get to building inside the shelter when we get to building the camp. Right now, we're focusing on leveling up. Not going to do much building, unless we find a very good spot to build our camp. Okay, so let's quickly scrap everything just to reduce the weight, and we'll move on. Okay, so it's a short distance from here to the lumber mill. Let's see how far Bob can run. Not much, it seems. There is a house here that's usually overrun with ghouls, sometimes scorched, sometimes super mutants. We'll see what we have now. There's the house. And looks like we have ghouls here. Seems like there are liberator robots here as well now. This isn't fair. I have ghouls and robots against me. Can you fight amongst each other, please? And then I can kill you off. One down. Where are you? Missed. Missed again. Stand still. Stand still. There it is. How many of you are there? There you are. Boom. Any more? Oh. Where are you? Okay. Got them all. Okay, so let's go now and check out the house. I don't think there's much there, just a workbench, something we can use to scrap our items and move on. There's a safe we can crack. Damn it. There it is. And we are off. The interesting part about this quest is you can complete it with several methods, in fact. Which is why we visited the Anchor Farm and then went to the Scrapper. Anchor Farm allows us to enter using the password, and the Scrapper gave us some stealth boys which we could use for a stealthy approach. But I've never really bothered with stealth approach, because when you get to the compound, it's not like they're hostile. They are only hostile if you attack them. With the password we'll just enter the compound. It's still sort of like a stealthy approach, because they don't really know why you're there. Get it? Stealth. After we enter, we'll go into the main building where their leader is. We'll talk to them, or whatever we do. And after that, just exit the building, and if we decide to kill the leader, all of the remaining bandits will be hostile towards us. So we need to be prepared for that. Okay, now let's see what we need to do.
You checked in yet? No one's allowed in without the boss's say-so. Use the internet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah? Go on through.
Easy as pie.
Go on.
It's not really a smart idea to attack this compound head on. I have turrets, there are several bandits here. We outnumbered right from the start. This is the main building. And before we go to the boss, we'll loot everything. This is actually the first place in the game where you can find a guaranteed metal chest armor. And for those that like to play with a headlight, like an actual headlight, they do have a miner's hat in the upper floor.
The hell you looking at?
We'll just go deal with the boss first before we start looting the upper floors.
Suspect he finally managed to get himself killed.
They're talking about the guy we
Long shot anyway.
killed at the Wayward.
Always figured it'd take someone coloring with a full box of crayons to find us our prize.
Hey,
You the one with the... Now, explain to me why the hell you're taking up my hair.
I want you to leave the Wayward alone.
Is that so? And why exactly would I do that?
Okay, I don't have time for this because you'll be dead.
Sure we will, kiddo.
You don't believe me.
This is it for you.
Is this game not doing any damage?
Let's clown.
Did he say one less clown when I killed the boss? So much for loyalty, I guess. Oh, come on.
Big mistake.
Hit him with a clonk in the head. We got a level up from that. Now let's check what I have here so we can go upstairs, kill everybody else, loot the place, leave a message for the rest of the bandits, and head out to the Wayward. Sounds like Bob is hungry. Let's give him something to eat.
Say it again so the mic can hear you. The name.
Crane.
And where is this Crane?
I saw him. We were at this bar. The Wayward, just north of Flatwoods.
What?
He said he was on the trail of this vault.
The people kind or the richest kind?
The kind that holds stuff.
Kind that holds stuff. I'll consider the topic clarified. You think it's the treasure?
I don't know. He didn't say.
Well, seems like that'd be worth finding out, wouldn't it?
Yes?
Are you afraid of me?
Oh God, yes.
Don't be. We're not monsters here. We're pragmatists. You can get off the floor.
Are you... You're not going to kill me?
Not unless you give me a reason. Do you have a place to go?
No, no.
Do you want one?
What would you need me to do?
Go upstairs. Have a meal and a drink. Share what you know. Maybe jog some memories. From there, we can talk.
And if I wanted to leave?
We're all free men and women here. A little family. We take care of our own. Rest of the world, be damned.
Almost makes you feel bad for killing him, right? But don't forget, they are extorting people. I think that was the last of them. We just need to make sure we loot everything. Find those metal chest plate and the miner's lamp. I know where they are. I'll just show you where they are now. As always, we loot everything. There's a nifty little workbench here which we can use to scrap everything right away. There's the miner hat. And there is the metal chest piece. Pretty good upgrade for a level, low level character. Okay, let's go scrap everything. We are over encumbered already. Now we can complete this part of the quest, get outside and deal with the rest of the bandits. We gotta remember that they'll be hostile now because we've killed their boss. And we need to be careful. There's usually some around here. It's weird that they're not seeing anybody. Where did they go? Come on, climb the stairs. There isn't anybody here. What happened? I guess someone else must have cleared this space. The turrets aren't even hostile. And now it was hostile. Who's shooting? There's one. Oh, I guess that was the person that killed everybody outside. Well, at least I can shoot some turrets. I think this guy cleared everything here, so there's not much we can do now. It seems like there's nothing really useful for us here. Best thing to do now is just head back to Wayward and complete this quest. Oh, look at that, those super mutants. I think they left them here as a warning to other super mutants. Or any other person, thing trying to enter the compound. Okay, let's head back to the Wayward now. Alright, let's speak with Duchess now. Let her know we completed the quest.
Back. You managed.
Yes, I gave them the message.
Well, that's good to hear. Though judging by that look in your eye, I have exactly 0 follow-up questions on the method of your negotiations. But you did good. Shows maybe you could be trusted. Maybe. But there's still the issue of my missing muscle. They went out chasing some unsavory characters. Never came back. They're 2 of the tougher cookies I've met in my day. So them being gone this long means something happened. You track them down? Maybe I remember a thing or two about this Crane fella.
What can you tell me about the people that are missing?
Well, missing person number 1's named Polly. Got a transmitter in her. You could track her with your little radio there. Missing person number 2 goes by Saul. Those two are closer than toes and bad stilettos. So if you find one, the other's likely close by. Find them for me, and I'll pay you for the privilege of getting to yell at them in person.
I ain't cheap, lady. What are you paying?
100 caps with your name on them sound about right?
Any idea where they went?
Not the foggiest, but that's where the transmitter comes in. Tune to her station and it should get you going in the right direction.
Polly's got a transmitter in her?
Yeah, little something I slipped under her exterior plating in case she got carried off. I did mention she's a combat bot, right? A friendly one. I got her reprogrammed when I bought her, so she's not gonna hurt you. Unless they bashed up her combat inhibitor. Then, all bets are off. I made the same offer to Saul regarding the tracker under his exterior, but he declined. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure. What can you tell me about these things your people went after?
They're called the Scorched. They're an unpleasant bunch, in character and appearance. They've got raw skin, with crystals sticking out of them. And they're still real handy when it comes to firearms and bludgeons, so you'll want to be careful around them. That's for damn sure.
I'll find out what happened to your people.
Appreciate it. Polly's tracking frequency is 99.7. The once proud home of Appalachia's smooth jazz. I figured someone should get some use out of it. Find out what happened to him. If I need to find new people, I'd like to at least ensure I tried to do right by the old ones.
Alright everyone, that's going to be it for this episode. Make sure to leave a comment, like, subscribe, stay tuned for next parts. See you next time.